Okay. Okay, and then Don, you had a question?
I'm also interested in the program, but more in the trusts.
Okay.
How you handle trusts.
Okay.
Real estate is part of it.
Okay, so Don is asking the question about trust, and it's sort of, let me see if I can paraphrase it for you. What's a trust? Why should you have one? How does it work with real estate? Does that all make sense? Okay. Next. All right. Somebody's going to thank you.
We're interested in asset protection.
You're interested in asset protection. And when you say asset protection, are you looking at like protection from claims of creditors or from taxes or both?
Possible suits.
Okay. Okay. Asset protection, creditors, and taxes. All right. Thank you.
Is there any way to shield your real estate from the humongous California franchise, IRS taxes upon its sale, other than rollover?
Okay. The question was, is there any way to protect your real estate from the taxes that are result on the gain and the growth when you sell the property? That's called capital gains tax planning. So we will be talking about that. Okay?
What's the pros and cons of TIC?
Tenant in common? Like tenant in common ownership? The question was, what are the pros and cons of TIC? TIC means tenant in common, which is a way of owning property. And are you asking like owning tenants in common with other investors, like a pool? Okay. I'll get to you in just a second. Yes, sir.
How about the differences of LLCs and S corporation and C corporation as it relates to asset protection and trust planning?
Okay. The question was, tell me about, and I hope you don't mind if I paraphrase, tell me a little bit about the differences between an S corporation, a C corporation, an LLC, a family partnership in the context of asset protection planning. In the in the legal world, that's called entity planning, so I hope you don't mind if I just put that down here as shorthand for that. Okay? One more? Yes, sir.
I want to find out the difference between community property and the joint tenancy ownership related to the capital gain tax.
Okay, and the question was, you want to find out what the difference is between community property and joint tenancy ownership as far as capital gains go? Okay, okay. So, what's the best form of title? Okay, and then Greg, you get the last question.
About 1031 exchanges.
Okay. Question was, what about 1031 exchanges? Well, we will be addressing all of these issues this evening, and I'm going to keep this in front of me to make sure that I talk about all of them as we go through tonight's presentation.
Seminar was great, very informative, very, very concise, easy for people to understand, so that was very good. And we're going to come and see her, okay?
Absolutely excellent. Both of the presenters were concise, knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable, and they communicated well.
It was very informative and very interesting. She covered a lot of topics, and we got a lot of information. Thank you.
Well, I found the seminar very interesting and picked up a lot of new information regarding real estate. So it's been very informative, and I did appreciate coming in and attending tonight. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, especially they talk about the community, what's that title as community property. The base can stock up to 100%. To save a lot of capital gains. Yeah, this is the most important part that I would like to hear.